Hi, I'm Johnny. I'm a global artist ambassador for FENIX360, and I'm joined today by the actor and singer and writer, EMMA HARLOW. Hi, Emma. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
Oh, man, it's great to see you. Thank you so much for joining me. Emma, I would love to tune into some of your acting performing that you have up on YouTube and share it with our audience. Is that okay?
Surely is.
Okay, great. Well, then let's look at some of the acting performing from EMMA HARLOW.
Someone here is lost or mad. I must try to find them, peg them, stop, so I can sleep. I heard someone. Will you tell him I'm sorry? I mean, when I'm gone. Will you tell him I didn't mean to hurt him, and that I didn't want to go? Yes, and your father doesn't want anybody in it, only I found the key. And then the other night, when Dr. Crib and Mrs. Medlock found us here together, I ran out into the storm, and I found the door, and now every day, Dickon and I are working on it, and you can come too.
What does it look like?
Well, right now there's this tangle of vines of everything, but Dickon says if we cut off all the dead wood, there'll be fountains of roses by summer. It's here! I found the key to the garden! And what could I say you could possibly understand?
Right time when a thing
Oh, here it
is
comes.
awake, it will grow.
He was your second husband, your first husband.
Beautiful, Emma. Great to see you performing. Listen, I'm wondering if you could tell me, where are you from and how'd you get involved in acting and performing?
Well, I'm from Roseville, California, and it all started with my voice teacher was involved with a local college. They were doing Crucible and they needed a Betty, which is the little girl. And so she threw me into the ring, and then I loved it. And ever since then, I try to get back into any play I could. And I grew up in a really artsy family. Both my parents are artists. They met at art school, and
Wow.
they grew up singing, writing, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so that's how it was. It was meant to be.
It was
all
kind
the
of
way.
kind of in your DNA with your family, both mom and
I
dad,
would say so.
meeting at art school too. That means that they certainly have a lot of value in art,
Definitely.
right?
That was, so I always tell people that pumpkin carving and cookie decorating at my house is a lot more intense than the regular family. There's a lot different expectations.
I hear what you're saying. It's got to be kind of almost over the top good because
It is a little
yeah.
sometimes. Sometimes my dad will bring out an electric drill, and one time that caused some safety issues. So we don't use that anymore, but that has happened in the past.
Dad, can you please not use the
Yeah.
power tools on the art, please?
Right.
But at any rate, that's cool. Emma, let me ask this question then. When you were considering, you had your parents as kind of role models in the art
Mhm.
world, but also were there other artists, whether or not they were actors or singers or performers that you really were inspired by that made you feel like, God, I really want to do this?
Yeah, there was a couple. I think, well, when I used to watch TV as a little kid, I thought that it was, first of all, real. So I was kind of disappointed when my Hogwarts letter didn't come in. But when I found out that Hermione, who also has brown hair like me, her real name was Emma, I was like, oh my gosh, this is meant to be. And I tried not to be jealous of her life. And instead, I was like, I'll just follow in her footsteps and also be an actor. So she was huge. And also, I have some cousins that always were writing songs and having new bands and stuff, and they still sing. And I just always wanted to be like them growing up. So
Oh,
those
that's
are two
cool.
big influences. Yeah.
Yeah, those are great influences too. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that. Isn't it
Yeah.
interesting that you mentioned about TV, thinking it was real? I can remember, saying,
Gosh.
when someone would challenge you if you said something, it was true or not, and then you would say, "Uh-huh, it is too. I saw it on TV." Like,
Yes.
and
Yes.
nowadays,
I was,
that's not true, right?
no, no, no. Yeah. But I was completely convinced that magic was real. I'm still a little bit too. So that's
No,
okay.
I think you just one thing that about that real quickly is that faith and believing is very powerful. So the fact of the matter is like, to keep believing, like especially in your dream and being, a professional performer and it's coming to fruition because of your faith in yourself.
Mhm.
And that's beautiful. So let me ask this question then, Emma. What is coming up? What are you working on right now?
So right now, well, when I was in college, I met this wonderful lady who I'm pretty sure you interviewed, Sierra Miller.
Oh,
She's
sweet.
located in New York right now.
Oh, I
Yes,
remember
so
Sarah
she's like
Miller.
my
Yeah,
production partner. Yes, she's
yeah.
a wonderful director and producer, and together, we want to write kind of like an allegory of different shows, and we're working on one of the first ones, and we want to do a workshop of that this summer. So it's really bluegrassy. It's set in the 1890s, like kind of towards the end of the gold rush. And it's about womanhood and sisterhood and redemption, and it's gonna be fun. And we want to get on its feet. So that's what's coming up for us.
Well, I'm really looking forward to that. That's cool, Emma. And I'm glad you collaborate with Sierra, and she's directing and you're performing. Is that how it works?
Yeah, so we're working together on the story, and then I'm kind of her lyric gal, and then we're actually in search. We really need a music person. I write some music. I'm just not technical with the music, so I'm on the search. I need someone to arrange some things for me. But we have some friends, like one of our good pals, Jesse Winton. He's an actor too, but he grew up touring in a bluegrass band, and we're gonna try to reel him into that. But yeah, in the workshop, I might be playing a character or two.
Uh-huh.
We'll see what happens. You know.
That's cool, Emma. I really appreciate it. This is great connecting with you and learning about your journey and also how it, weaves into Sierra's and work that you are all collaborating on. I'm really encouraged by how much expressive art that you are all delivering and
Oh,
also, helping to incorporate others and bring them with you. And
right.
I think that is really inspiring. So we're going to look forward to learning more about Emma on your social media channels.
Yeah.
That you can tune in below our interview today. And then we'll also look for you coming up on FENIX360. So
Brilliant.
yeah, thank you, Emma, so much for being with me.
Thank you so much for talking with me. It was a pleasure.
All right. Take care, Emma Harlow. Bye now.
Your first husband also disappeared,
That was his job. He was an illusionist.
but he never reappeared.
He wasn't a very good illusionist.
All the doors are locked, the windows are barred, and the grounds are patrolled by vicious dogs.